Hello everybody, welcome. What I'm going to do today is today is transfer deadline day, and what I'm going to be doing is give you give you news, but obviously this is not going to make sense. Why make a video about it? I should be doing a live show or something. But you know, it's basically you can look back tomorrow and you can remember. Oh, we should have made this deal by 10 o'clock, or like by half 10 or something. We should have wrapped this up. It's just basically if you're watching, then well, this is for you. So we're now at a. We're at basically about 10 to 10, and nothing major, nothing big has happened. I know Mikel Arteta has been mentioned about Arsenal, but I've said this on my Facebook. Arsene Wenger is not willing to spend more than £10 million on a player, any player that is, and that's just the reality. That's just the reality of it. I'm on goal.com right now. Harry Redknapp has just gave an interview with Sky Sports News, and he said that Chelsea have failed with a £40 million bid for Luka Modric. So the Luka Modric thing is still going on. People thought that when Chelsea signed Juan Mata, that would have stopped it, but clearly Andreas Villas-Boas has some sort of tactic in mind where he thinks they need another world-class midfielder in there. Other news is Gary Cahill. He that is like Gary Cahill, and everyone's been talking about him and going to Arsenal. But there has been rumours that he was going to go to Spurs, but Harry Redknapp's laughed it off, and he's also laughed off suggestions that Tottenham were making a bid for Kaka tonight. To be honest, I would not, because last year Tottenham, when they signed Rafael van der Vaart, I was like out of the blue, I was like, what the f kind of moment. So if they signed him today, then well, I would have passed Harry Redknapp to sign Kaka tonight, just before transfer deadline day. Still, everything else just about Mikel Arteta. It'd be in my opinion, it would be a very, very good signing for Arsenal. It's Jack Wilshere, by the way, who started this rumor. Basically what it was is, I'm pretty sure you guys, you Gunners out there know that the Arsenal first bid in for Mikel Arteta, and then that was 10 million, and then it was rejected, and then Arsenal said that was it was dead. But then Arsenal, according to Jack Wilshere, restart talks again with Arteta. Nothing has been been confirmed yet from each club, but I do still believe that Arsene Wenger will not spend more than £10 million on a player. It's just his philosophy. It's either that or just take a player on a loan. Other transfer news. I'm just trying to go through big transfer news. West Ham fans probably are going to be happy by the end of tonight, because they just signed a new defender, Guy Demo, a very good player. He's been with Hamburg for the last 5-6 years, probably even more than that. He's from the Ivory Coast. If you play a lot of Football Manager, I think you've seen him. He's a very, very good player. He's a right back, centre back, big, solid, big guy. Just the type of defender you need for the Premier League. It was funny. What's funny to me, what I find is pretty funny, is that Sam Allardyce is building this championship side, and the championship winning team. I don't think they'll win the championship this year anyway, but I think they can. They have the quality. They can take those players, go into next year's Premier League, and not just survive, but probably go to Europe or something. They're probably that good of a team. But that's if Sam Allardyce continues to bring in new players, etc. And I do believe that he's one of the best managers in England. Um, God, let's see what else. I'm thinking this about everything else. I've been tweeting all day about everything that's been coming in, everything that I've known about. I've been watching the Anton Ferdinand and Rio Ferdinand. I've watched the tweet. I've listened. Well, I've read their tweets. There you go. I've read them tweeting at each other. Of course, with Anton Ferdinand being linked with QPR. I think Anton, he's Anton Ferdinand is a bit of an overrated player. I don't think he really did. He succeeded that well with West Ham. He did okay with West Ham. Don't get me wrong. He did all right with West Ham. With Sunderland, still, not that well. But obviously, if he goes to QPR, I think he can be part of a team. Get this right. I never said it was him. I said part of a team that can stay in the Premier League. That's what I'm saying about Anton Ferdinand. And about Kaka going off. There have been rumours about Kaka going to Arsenal. Now, I would call that bull, absolute bull. I mean, can you imagine Arsene Wenger spending 40 million, 40, 30 million, because Real Madrid paid 56 million for him when they bought 56 million euros, and I don't think they'll sell him for as much. When it comes time to sell him, or if he decides to retire there, whatever. But if they were to ever sell him, I don't think they would be selling him for as much as that. I would think about 30 something million probably do it for Kaka. But it's funny. It's like I just don't see Arsene Wenger spending that kind of money. In order to be, the Premier League has been about always when I'm at the big four, and that's it. Like it's been about that for years. Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool, and Chelsea. But if you don't spend like those big guys, because Chelsea have spent about uh, combining January, with David Luiz and Fernando Torres coming in, 73 million, and then they spent in the summer. You could have spending over for over the whole year of 2011. You spent about close to 100 million. I'm not really sure how much it would probably come out to, but maybe even more than 100 million. Man United have spent has spent 50 million this summer on rebuilding the squad. And Fergie have got us a great squad now. Man City have spent something like 70 million. Liverpool have spent again close to like 50 to 60 million, and that's just how you're going to get a great squad. That's how you're going to compete for things like the Champions League, the Premier League, FA Cup, whatever. You're going to need big players and big squads. Arsenal just don't have that. I agree that last week against Man United, they had a weakened team, but no excuses. They should have done better. And I just got a thing, which is it's a notification, and I think it's just a rumor, but let's see what it is. Well, it's about it's one of my mates. I would just make it. I was just joking about Arsene Wenger. Arsene Wenger is not willing to spend more than 20 million, and I think he's being sarcastic by saying he's untouchable. I'm not saying there has been a lot of people that have been saying Arsene Wenger should get the sack. That's dumb. He's. I've been joking about it all day that he's going to get the sack if he doesn't win his next game against Swansea. But a lot of people have been saying that he should get the sack, but man's been there for 15, 16, going on 16 years now, and he's been there, done that. The only thing he has won is the Champions League, but other than that, he's probably won I think everything else. The guy knows the business inside and out. and it's just that it's a rough patch. You know, every team goes through it. You know, Fergie at United at one point, Fergie in 1993 or something. If he was a game against Crystal Palace, if United had lost that game, they would have sacked Fergie. You know, it was an off back. The board made it clear it was a do or die kind of situation, and they didn't win. They drew the game, forced to replay. It was an FA Cup match, forced to replay, and United went on to win that game. United have never looked back ever since that game. They went on to win the FA Cup that season, and I think the Premier League, and you know they just went on and on and on to greater and bigger things. That was just the way it is, you know. You go through a few bumps on the long road, you know. Nothing can ever be, no certain, like, no amount. A manager can have no perfect tenure at a football club. You'll always get those bad moments, but you know the good managers just get through it, no problem. Um, but as I said, it's ridiculous to say that he's going to get the sack because I think that he the man's just been there, done that. His experience is untouchable. You know, when you compare his experience to Sir Alex Ferguson's, you know, there's not that many guys around that can say they've got that kind of experience. You know, so it's kind of stupid to say, oh, I should get the sack. But you know, I know a lot of people might disagree with that. Some people might agree. You know, leave a comment in the comment section. Please about this. You know, if you feel strong, if you feel that Arsene Wenger should go, if you feel that he should go, leave a comment. And our next video that I'll post, I'll count up the votes. You know, he should go, should not go. I will count up the votes and publish the results, and I'll tell you guys, you know, we thought it should not stay. But moving on now, back to more transfer rumours. Well, I mean, we're now into the last hour. It's 10. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock and 4 minutes. 4 minutes past 10 o'clock. Arsenal, I think, have now signed Mertesacker. I am sure. Yeah, they've signed a pair. So that's a firm that at 4 minutes past 10, 5 minutes past 10. I'll be just so 55 minutes before the transfer deadline. So that's 55 minutes before the transfer deadline. Arsene Wenger, what a man, waited that long. Pierre Mertesacker, I think will be a fantastic signing for them. You know, big guy, big commanding, tall centre back, just the kind of guy they need. Just signed on a, according to them, long-term contract. So you know, good move for Arsenal. I don't know if he will be joined though by Mikel Arteta and Yusuf Benayoun. Just have to wait and find out about that. Yeah, everyone's joking about that. About Harry Redknapp saying never Kaka coming to Tottenham. Yes, yeah, obviously it's ridiculous. But okay, I'm gonna add some effects to this. Hold on, I'm just going to say so. Well done to Arsenal. Well done for signing Per Mertesacker. And another thumbs up. There you go. Right, I think. Well, that's it for episode. That's it for part one of this video. I will be posting another video to 10 or 15 minutes away. When we're 10 or 15 minutes away from the end of the transfer deadline. Do keep in touch. See you later.